Hey, sexy, listen up. So, you want women to submit to you more, correct? That's so cute. Love inspires submission. If you have purpose and self-respect, it will make women more comfortable with submitting to you. What you thought I was going to say, that you needed muscles and Axe body spray? I mean, I like personal hygiene or whatever, but that's not going to make some women stay with you. It's plenty of beautiful people who've been cheated on and lied to. Listen, all you got to do is submit to God. You get what you put out. So submit to something greater than yourself, and women will automatically submit to you. I mean, good women too, not the hypergamy hussies that are out here finessing that ass. When you're a young girl and you're looking for a man to be a provider, you still got some daddy issues. You want a man to fill a void of a father you never had, or you want a man to pick up where your father left off. But when you grow up and realize it's time for you to handle your own business, you no longer look at men as providers. You look at men as maintainers. It doesn't matter if you are in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. You create a lifestyle for yourself that you desire, and men are there to help you maintain that lifestyle. Men are not supposed to create your lifestyle for you. Hypergamy scam part 3, action. So you only want an affluent man because in exchange for you having his kids, you get a reward, which is his money, correct? So you want kids, and you want a man to pay you to do something you want to do? Ma'am, your kids are your reward. So you want compensation for being a mom? Lord. So a guy asked me about his relationship with his girlfriend. He saw one of my videos on TikTok and actually came over to my lonely ends. He asked me a question about his girlfriend, and he said that he waits on her hand and foot, but it just seems like she's not interested. She's not having sex with him. He does everything she asks. And I was like, honey, that's the problem right there. Now, first of all, if you're dealing with a good woman and you're a nice guy, of course, we love nice guys. However, you must also have a backbone. Don't no woman want to be able to walk over a man. That's number one. She could be feeling insecure at the moment about other things that have to do with her physical health or mental health. So you might want to be a little bit more inquisitive about why things have changed. Like, communicate more. Ask her what's up. She could just want improvements inside of the bedroom. You never know. You have to communicate. You have to ask. And usually if you're dealing with a good woman, she will be able to communicate with you what's really going on with her that's making her not want to have sex. So if you're dealing with a basic, this is a whole nother conversation, okay? This chick is probably sleeping with another dude. And a lot of times, basicas, when they see that you are putting them on a pedestal and they can tell, she probably emotionally unavailable and is going to be a savage. She is probably finessing your ass. So what you should be asking yourself is, are you dealing with a good woman or are you dealing with a basica? Which one is it? Anybody who's seen my face and heard my voice should know by now that I am not a fan of hypergamy. I am not a fan of those chicks, because to me, it's about manipulation and laziness at the end of the day. Women have too many opportunities, and you are misrepresenting femininity if you don't take advantage of them. Too many women fought too hard for us to have the freedom to go out there and become wealthy on our own without needing to lay up under a man. When I see these young chicks using men for money and falling short of their own damn potential, I'm trying to save them, because I was the chick that used to get money from dudes all of the time, so I know. I thought using them for money was payback, because they wasn't going to do what I wanted them to do anyway, which was love me, respect me, stop cheating, stop lying. Using them for money didn't stop them from doing that type of stuff. I also thought if I dated men who made more money than me, that meant I was being taken care of. You know, I took pride in a man taking care of me when I should have been taking pride of me taking care of myself. That's what self-care is about. That's what self-love is about. That's all I'm teaching. I used to be a rap artist, and a lot of people don't know that. But I used to have this song, and it's my mother's favorite song. It's so funny. Out of all of the songs I've done, my mother loves this song.
But it was a song called Pimp Them. It went, pimp them niggas, keep playing them hard. That's the right thing to do, cause they gon' do it to you. It's a game of spades, how you playing your cards. I go through dudes like I go through shoes. You won't catch another nigga breaking my heart, cause they ain't getting attention unless they breaking me off. So pimp them niggas, keep playing them hard. So pimp them niggas, keep playing them hard. So I'm not taking my foot off no basic connect. Because it's not the solution, ma. It's not the solution. So yeah, I think chicks should stop being mean to each other. But if you doing some shit that you know is wrong, you know it. Oh, I'm coming for your throat, ma. I'm coming for that throat. There are so many men out there that do not know how to find a good woman. So I'm going to explain it to you fellas. This is what you do. You make a list of 10 things that you want to accomplish by the end of the year. I don't mean something that you do every day. I mean something that if it happened within the next 24 hours, it enhanced your lifestyle for a long period of time. Something that creates a memory that you can't forget, okay? Go do those things. Go enjoy your life. And while you're out enjoying your life, that's when that woman is going to show up. When you out in the world living your life, doing what you enjoy the most, 9 times out of 10, you are attracting a person who is also doing the very thing that they enjoy the most. If you want to climb Mount Everest, you'll probably end up meeting the woman of your dreams on that mountain.
I cannot stand being called a strong black woman. The shit's annoying. People just expect me to not have any type of weakness, not to be fragile, not to do anything but be resilient, and that bothers me. Just because I handle my business doesn't mean I don't need support sometimes. There are days I want to be feminine and soft. Just because I'm strong, people think I'm masculine and hard all of the time. But just because I'm a strong woman doesn't mean I don't want a man to hold me at night. Some days I just want to be mom and spend some time with my kids. Some days I don't feel good and I just want to lay in bed all day. I don't want to be measured by my ability to withstand trauma and betrayal. Because technically that's the only reason why people keep calling me that. People can see how bad black women are treated. People can see all of the stuff that we go through. Being single moms and having to deal with everything on our own. We have to work twice as hard to get half of the spoils. Yeah, I like that people, are encouraged by me, inspired by me, and impressed by my work ethic. But just because I'm a strong black woman doesn't mean don't help me if you see me drowning. You're ready to sacrifice your feelings, your mental health, and your physical body over these men. Like, y'all gotta think about this long and hard and stop being so pressed to say you have a man. And if you do get a man and he hurts your feelings, honey, please don't kill yourself over a man who will bring his side chick to your funeral. I've seen some videos out here of some guys saying, oh, we don't care about her success, her education, her money. Because, we have success and money ourselves. And I'm thinking, okay, you might be financially stable. You might be successful, but what you are not is smart. Oh, you gonna wish you would have cared once she divorced your ass and take you for everything you got. What I notice about a lot of people who are into business and maybe financially literate is that a lot of us don't have enough sense to go out there and protect ourselves from people who do not have that same level of success and are financially stable. When you as a man sit here and say that you don't care whether a woman is financially stable or whether she has education or not, that is saying you don't have any standards. You haven't set any boundaries. It makes you look bad. You are setting yourself up for disaster. I've seen too many successful men get got by women simply because they didn't have the common sense to ask a woman, what does she bring to the table? What does she have to offer? Is she out here working on her own dreams, her own goals? Does she have ambition? These are important things, not just how she looks. Not just can she cook or clean or can she bear children. All of that superficial shit is going to have you messed up when the end comes. All things come to an end. So prenup it and ask these women who they are. You have to require that women have moral character, honey. Being a good woman is not hard. At least it's not hard for me. And I don't understand why so many women seemingly have like this weird hang up when it comes to assisting their man like a partner is supposed to do. The last relationship I was in, he rubbed my feet. I rubbed his. He washed my hair, I washed his. I mean, we just, we did stuff for each other. We took care of each other. I don't understand why everything has to seemingly be so one-sided in order for people to feel comfortable. It's like y'all think that a relationship is going to be successful if the person that you with love you more than you love them. I'm sorry, but if you feel comfortable with being in a relationship with somebody that you barely love, it says a lot about your character, and you don't need to be with anybody in general. It's not fair to the person that you don't even really love like that. Let these people go out here and find people that's going to love them equally and stop taking advantage of other people because you scared of getting hurt. Just because I'm strong doesn't mean that men have to fight for their position with me, nor do they have to prove to me that I should respect them. If anything, what you have to prove is that I can be vulnerable around you. You will listen to me. I can communicate with you and be passionate when I want to and have fun and laugh and be feminine and soft when I want to. I don't want my choice stolen. And the problem with most men is that you steal our choice when it comes to love. You'll have us falling in love with you, and then in the middle of a relationship, you want to reject us. Women, we gonna reject you from the beginning. We don't just suddenly change our minds about a man. You have to do something in order for that to happen. So yeah, I'm strong. Yeah, I'm independent, but no man has to affirm his identity with me. If you a man, a real one, I'ma see that in you when you come approaching me. Not wrong for a man to ask a woman questions so he can know more about her. I made a video about men asking women what do they bring to the table, and so many women were like, oh, that's so rude, it's remedial. Oh, I dare him ask me something like that, being as though I give birth. These basicers, man. Just so toxic. So as I was sifting through all of these women calling me a pygmy, I saw this interesting comment where a woman said, men should have discernment. He should know that if I'm spending my time with him, by this time we're dating, he should already know whether or not I'm someone of quality and that I bring something valuable to the relationship. Of course, I agree with that to a certain degree because I feel like all people should use discernment in order to, help them choose who they should be in a relationship with. You want to be careful with who you're trying to build your life with. Now, I don't think people should go off of discernment alone. I really don't. I do not think discernment should replace communication. I think you need both in order to make sound judgment about a person. You can't just go off of what's happening inside of your mind and heart. Ask a person who they think they are. See if this person knows themselves well enough, and then see what they think they have to bring to another person. When I was in my early 20s, one of my friends from high school used to come to Atlanta to visit me all of the time. And during one of his trips, he found out that I was carrying condoms, and he told me to stop. He said, beware of men that don't have them, because that means that they barely use them. And I took this bit of advice with me, and boy, was he correct. I'm 40 years old now, and I'm telling you, these low energy men do not consider that they themselves not having condoms is a sign that they are for them streets. And even though they have community pipe, if they see a woman who's carrying a condom, they are going to consider her for the streets. If a man is feeling some type of way about you using contraceptives to protect yourself from pregnancy or contracting an STD, sis, his energy is all the way off. I'm gonna need for you to run. You know what's odd to me? How the chicks who had 3 husbands and 9 kids think they not thoughts. Like they any better than the chick who had 3 baby daddies and 9 kids. No, you've had equal amount of pipe. Just because you got married 3 times doesn't mean you got less mileage than the woman that didn't get married 3 times and has 3 baby daddies. Oh no, you was taking it just like she was. You got loose booty too, hotcakes, with sausage.
Let me explain this to the lost and turned out. Celibacy is not some tool to help delegate a relationship between a man and a woman. When a woman is telling you that she is celibate, it isn't some type of game that she's playing in order to control a man. At least that's not what it's supposed to be. So when a woman tells you that she's celibate and you get angry about it or feel like a woman is playing you,
That makes you mentally dysfunctional.
God forbid a woman actually wants to be selective about who she has sex with.
Oh no, she has kids and was married before.
Oh no, not the celibate single mother.
She's lying about being celibate. She's ran through.
Roar.
There are women out there that did things the right way and they ended up getting played by some dude. And I wish men stopped trying to act like they don't have any peers or homeboys who play that game so well that women are just actually falling for their bullshit. And then they end up abandoning these women with children or sleeping with other women. I'm trying to protect my Jana, and not because Steve Harvey told me to. I'm just terrified of the soul tie. A soul tie to the wrong man. Exchanging energy with the wrong man is one of the biggest mistakes women have made. And a lot of us want to keep our relationship with God as pure as possible. And the only way that we can do that is if we keep our legs closed. Because history has told us when we open them up, hell breaks loose, and it's better late than never to make a change that would improve our lives. Just because you chose a woman who played you with that celibacy card doesn't mean that every single woman who says that they are celibate is playing you. I'm tired of men thinking that their perspectives about women are all that matter.
Dress up. I like to let you know this is the type of woman you're getting. I'm putting on the red bottoms, putting on my tight dress, I'm doing my hair, I'm doing my makeup, I'm getting my nails done, I'm getting my feet done. It done probably cost me about $200 just to get ready. Now, mind you, if you need to get your hair done,
but
you need
that's
to
your
get something.
expenses.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm spending money to go out with you. You need to spend money to go out with me.
Ladies, when y'all gonna stop with this broke bitch logic? These men do not have to pay you back for your own personal self-care. You should be out here getting your hair and nails done for you, not for some man you just met. You don't even know, dude. Y'all just dating. How much money a man spends on you is not equivalent to how much you are worth, sis. You can spend $200 on your physical appearance all you want to, but most of you bitches are busted on the inside. Character flawed the fuck out. Rude, selfish, and indecisive. Y'all be out here too cocky. If I was a man, I'd be taking you birds to Burger King. Y'all out here with P.F. Chang preferences, but goddamn value meal personalities and shit.
Darlings, you can superficially break the bank trying to look like yes. Meanwhile, a good, affluent man has fell in love with a woman that looked like no, simply because she got a better attitude than you.
When did you make the conscious choice that you was going to stop loving men? How many times did you get hurt before you decided to be savage? Now tell me, when did you realize that the problem was actually you and you failing at choosing a better man for yourself? Who saw the red flags and ignored it? You. Who gave him the benefit of the doubt? You. How many of you women have broke the sister code? How many of you have fucked your best friend's man? How many of you saw your ex happy with another woman and then did whatever you could to break them up? How many times did you overlook his constant bullshit? How many excuses have you made for that man to keep beating you? How many of you have seen your son mistreat a woman and you ain't say shit? You did nothing but have his back. How many times have you turned your nose up at your sister, your niece, that coworker at your job that you don't like? Are you really representing womanhood well? Are you really in touch with your femininity? The reason why fucked up shit keeps happening to us is because of us. It's what we allow. It's what we tolerate. You gotta be the change that you want to see in the world, darling. A man will trust you as far as he can throw you. These men are out here having raw sex with women that they don't even love. A man will ruin a happy marriage with a good woman over 10 seconds of pleasure with a mistress. This is not me bashing men. This is me stating facts. So you better be sure about the man that you love and who he truly is.
Let's use male logic. They want you to go on 10 dates. That's going to cost you $150 in hair, nails, and outfits. That's $1,500. All while he don't give you $1. Do that even make fucking sense, queen?
Okay, let's not use street nigga logic. And let's go with high caliber man logic. Women are starting to be very selfish and greedy, especially if they have thought processes like this one. For the ladies who don't necessarily want to take advice from a dope boy, I'm a woman of quality. So 9 times out of 10, I'm already in the process of grooming myself, whether I'm going on a date with a man or not. A basica is spending $150 to go on a date. That doesn't include hair, nails, and outfit. It's actually more expensive than that if you are in fact a quality woman. Now, if this is the lifestyle that you already created for yourself, you are not breaking the bank spending quote unquote $150 a date, because even if you're not going on a date, you are already grooming yourself. You are already investing in self-care, whether you with this man or not. So asking these men to reimburse you for you doing self-care is just weird. It's selfish. If he's a quality man himself, he's spending excessive amounts of money on grooming as well. So you're both benefiting from the experience. When you believe a narrative like this one, then that means that only men are benefiting from dating. He's breaking bread on the date. He's spending money on you. He's already being good to you. This man is teaching you how to be more toxic. You're becoming a toxica when you listen to stuff like this. You start putting a price tag on everything. Vagina is expensive. I get it. But you shouldn't be giving it to a man before 10 dates anyway. You need to be trying to get to know these dudes through 4 seasons. A woman with class is already grooming herself. She's already investing in her self-care. So it doesn't matter whether a man is taking her on a date or not. She's not going to put a price tag on that self-love.
Ladies and gents, it's important that you understand what masculine and feminine energy are supposed to do together. You're supposed to be a power couple, work in tandem, all right? The power couple dynamic means one man and one woman work together as complementary partners. Not cheating, not side people, not polyamory, but a monogamous relationship where a couple prays together and meditates together. God is the one in the relationship that's running the show.
There are women that come into my comment section highly upset because they feel like I'm not in support of women. Meanwhile, in my comment section of me dragging some man because of some bullshit that he done tried to pull on women, they in there celebrating. The truth is, for years, women have not held themselves accountable for a whole bunch of fuck shit. And men, you assholes ain't doing no better. So when I'm sitting here being the life coach and the relationship expert and all of that stuff that y'all need in order to improve who you are as an individual, I have to tackle all issues from all genders, from all angles. That's why I talk about God, love, business, and wealth. And I don't care if I'm calling you a basica, hypergamy hussy, dusty, shit stain, deadbeat, demon, succubus, serpent. I use this unorthodox method because I don't know your names personally. Now, I can give you my opinion, I can give you my suggestion, but I'm going to always mind the business that pays me, because what you do does not stir my grits. I care about you. I want you to have a better life. But if you choose not to listen to anything I say, I'm not going to be offended. I'm going to wish you the best. Take care and God bless.